Welcome to the Her Sweet Spot Experience, dishing out tips and tricks on mindset, money, marketing, and media for your life and business, and where we talk to women about how they found their sweet spot.
Welcome, everyone, to another season of the Her Sweet Spot Experience, where I bring you amazing guests and content in mindset, money, marketing, and media. I'm your host, Marsha Guerrier, and today is all about the hot topics. You got it, it's Hot Topic Monday. We're kicking off this new season with a conversation that is all about leadership. But before we get to that, if you are new to the experience, let me reintroduce you to Her Sweet Spot. Her Sweet Spot is a private network for women of color seeking to advance in leadership and entrepreneurship, providing women with connection, community, coaching, and capital for their economic success. My belief is that every woman should have the resources to assist their growth in those four pillars. Whether you're advancing as a leader in the workforce or as an entrepreneur, I want women to connect with the necessary tools to master these four pillars. Be sure to register for your free account at www.hersweetspot.com to gain access to our online community. That is her sweet SUITE spot.com. All right, everyone. So let's get into today's hot topic. As the first quarter comes to an end, I want to talk about the importance of leadership development. Many of us started this year with big dreams for advancing in our career or in business, especially after the year we had in 2020. So now is the time more than ever that women of color need to be encouraged, motivated, and inspired to advance towards leadership roles. We all know the stats, the reports have come out that women of color have been the most impacted by COVID-19 devastations, the global pandemic. So leadership skills are some of the most in demand soft skills, and Her Sweet Spot is at the forefront of supporting women of color on their journey. It is my personal mission to ensure that over 1,000 women through Her Sweet Spot get access to the things they need to help them advance. Whether you're a team leader, a project manager, an executive, or a business owner, all professionals having leadership roles are, it's almost a requirement that you have strong leadership skills. Why? Unfortunately, in this culture, cancel culture that we're living in right now, it's important that you connect with people in a strong and positive way when you are a leader. Notice I said you need to acquire, right, that strong leadership skill, because not everyone is a born leader, and that's okay. You can learn how to lead effectively when you know and get trained in how to properly lead. You know, so many people are put into leadership roles, especially in corporate America, because of their knowledge or their skill set, and they don't have some of the leadership qualities that may be required to be an effective leader. And that's why I want to leave with you guys today my top 5 skills that people need to hone in on and have or acquire in order to be a great leader. So what does it take, guys? Number 1, honesty and integrity. Honesty and integrity are 2 important ingredients to make a good leader. How can you expect your team or your customers to be honest with you if you lack that quality yourself? Leaders succeed when they stick to the values and core beliefs. And if they have no ethics, then it's impossible for you to actually lead and get the results that you need to get from your team, your colleagues, and your customers. Having that honesty and integrity. I can't tell you how many times I've been met with leaders that I've worked with in my over 25 years experience in FinTech and FinServe that didn't have this ability, and it showed, and it really showed, and it trickles down onto all other team members. So number two, my second top skill that you need to be an effective leader is confidence. For me, to be an effective leader, you should be confident enough to ensure that others will follow your lead. If you're unsure about your own decisions and your skills and abilities, then your colleagues, team members, and customers will most likely doubt you as well, and they will never follow. As a leader, you have to embody that confidence. Be assertive to gain the respect of others. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be overconfident and arrogant about it, but you should at least reflect the degree of confidence required to ensure that your followers trust you as a leader. And my third thing for you to really be a great leader is emotional intelligence. With emotional intelligence, leaders can control their emotions, which prevents them from giving out or being negative and showing that negative emotion, and that then negative emotion influencing their decision making. As a result, they're less likely to make hasty decisions. And moreover, emotionally intelligent leaders are great at understanding the emotions and care about the feelings of others. When you have empathy, when you have an emotional intelligence, you can develop the empathy required to relate to people, right? That is not all. Leaders who have this leadership quality not only handles conflict in a better way, but also play an important part in conflict resolution, being able to diffuse situations between customers and employees, or just you and your customers, right? Especially for us solopreneurs, right? Dealing with the public all on our own. So here's some of the reasons why a leader should be emotionally intelligent. They'll manage emotions effectively. They'll be better socially aware, and there's almost seamless communication. And like I said a second ago, the conflict resolution abilities are at a greater rate, right? So, number four of the reasons or the skills that you need to be an effective leader is commitment and passion. Your team looks up to you, and if you want them to give it their all, you will have to be passionate about it too. I call it having that CEO mindset. When you allow others to see how emotionally and invested you are, they roll up their hands and they get down and dirty with you. They want to see you getting your hands dirty, and that actually motivates and empowers them to feel like they could do the same thing. It's up to you to bring that passion and that energy that you want your team members to have. So show your commitment, show your passion. You know, how many times have you worked with a boss and a manager that really had that lackluster commitment and passion, was off every other Friday, or called out sick on Fridays? That's not the type of passion that leaders should really have. You really have to lead and set that example through your own personal commitment and passion. And the last thing I'm going to leave with you today, or my top five things or skills that a great leader should have, is good communication skills. Until you can clearly communicate your vision to your team and tell them the strategy to achieve the goal, it will be very difficult for you to get the results you want, either on a team at work or in business. Simply put, if you're unable to communicate your message effectively to your team, you can never be a good leader. A good communicator can be a good leader. Words have the power to motivate people and make them do the unthinkable. If you use them effectively, you can also achieve better results. Practice your communication skills. Make sure that you are clear about your mission, your values, and your beliefs so that the people around you can also fall in line and follow you and share and express those same beliefs and passion and commitment for your project or your business. All right, guys, that's your hot topic tip for today. There's so many more things and so many more skills that great leaders should have and could have, but those are just the top 5 that I think are super most important for people advancing in leadership and entrepreneurship. I thank you and love you guys for listening. You know what I say every time at the end of every broadcast. Until next time, remember, when we empower each other, we all rise. Bye-bye for now.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Her Sweet Spot Experience. Make sure to visit our website, www.hersweetspot.com. That's her, SUITE, spot.com, where you can become a member of our growing community and get great content for your life and business. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. We are your strategic partners to grow your business.